Episode 8 Heartman. 어우, 빨리 달리고 있다. 드디어 여기까지 해야지. 우와, 사망까지. 아, 계속 죽고 살아났다 반복을 하네.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am.
이게 캐릭터 이름마다 뭔가 다 그게 있다니까. 그냥 이름 지은 게 아니라. 데드맨 또 죽었다 살았다. 프레자일 또 부서지기 쉬운.
Still no sign of them.
얘는 헐트맨. 심장에 문제 있는 애. 마마도 엄마.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach and then return.
그 대장 이름이 뭐였지? 걔 이름이
60
뭐라
deaths and 60 resurrections per day.
불쌍하다.
60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed
아,
family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times,
그러네. 매일 60번이면
218,549.
미친. 인정한다. 그러면
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child.
저 하트 모양이 좀 이상하다니까. 그래.
The doctors called it myocardial cordiphobia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart?
이게 좀 억지다.
No, you really should. It doesn't run
리얼이네.
You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest 3 minutes at a time and search for them day after day.
아, 죽기 직전에 다시 살아나는 거네.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different.
진짜 너무 목숨 걸고
What
하는.
if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying. Spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
씨발.
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed.
그렇지.
And after a while they started calling me the beach scientist.
Beach scientist. Hartman.
I'm glad we could have this
I'm glad
conversation.
to talk to you.
A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it.
왜?
Behold.
나 몰래 뭘 숨겨?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit.
아, 거기서 들고 왔나 보네.
It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's?
아, 마마니까.
Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
계속 떠받치나.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my
뭐 한번 쉬어도 되잖아.
One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others. as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All
어려워,
I know is
어려워.
that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on their way to the other side.
지나가는 길이야.
But if
억울함.
regret, resentment, a
우리가
fervent
말하는
desire
귀신.
to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
힉스가 귀신들을 데리고 온 거네.
1 minute
Hated it.
remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you.
아, 안에서는 기나 보다.
We'll continue this shortly.
시간이.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
오우씨. 아, 이게 리얼 병신 같은 게 리얼 3분을 내가 기다려야 돼. 걔 망게임. 진짜 개빡치네. 아티스트의 상상도. 야해 야해. 색깔 결정이 손 모양이네? 아, 도대체 이 게임 뭐야? 뭐가 이렇게 숨겨진 거야? 땅에서 올라올 때 손부터 쫘라락 나오잖아. 거기서 굳어서 손 모양이 되는 거지.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one, and intercourse, I suppose.
관계,
Verbal
할
or
사람.
physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some
Television
very
show.
interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window.
20 minutes of love.
From before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly,
But honestly,
the 21 minutes I spend here,
20 minutes I spent here.
nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach.
야, 이거 하다가 토익 시험 좀 영어 듣기 잘하겠다.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
꺼져. 뭐야 저 새끼.
As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too.
I lost my family with accident.
I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void.
아이고.
The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
I woke up in the beach. 망자들. 도깨비 딱 나와줘야 되는데.
The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on?
What's going on? 왜? 오씨.
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me!
다 돌아볼 것 같아.
Where are you going? Wait!
살리고 있어.
Don't leave without me! No! Don't go!
이 반대 상황이다.
Don't go!
잠시만.
The
끌려간다.
ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the
끌려간다.
defibrillator.
BT들이 날 끌고
Exactly
가잖아.
21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family.
이거 나중에 이 게임 해석 누가 좀 제대로 올렸으면 좋겠다. 난 이거 풀이 제대로 못하겠다.
But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
또 5분 기다리라고 하지
Tell
마라.
me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach.
Oh, of course.
그래.
There's a
또
prepper
기다리겠어.
station
개빡쳤다.
in this area. Our scientists
봤는데.
stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
What kind of
The Earth has
materials?
a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network.
아이고 우리 학과가 하는 공부인데
Others proposed we
나는 뭐
establish our
많아지만.
research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on
Oh.
mute. Some
시간
time
까먹고
later,
뒤지는 거야,
we
이거.
observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know,
I don't know.
but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward.
대화가 너무
That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot.
Not is still not.
Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching
Well.
the deaths.
아유 병신. 오호. 최첨단 땅바닥. 일부러 저렇게 깔아놨네. 이럴 수 있어갖고.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
야, 씨, 아이언맨 집이 살아요, 이 새끼. 아이언맨도 심장 관련된 그거 아니야? 빼요. 뭐야 이게? 다시 주네. 왜 이렇게 웃기냐? 아 졸라 웃겨. 오 뭐야 이거? 이 왕버섯 뭐야? 이거 그거 아이가? 이 그 게임인데? 그 게임 이름 뭐고? 이거 그건데 그거? 호라이즌 제로도 아이가 이거 안 해보겠는데. 이거 왜 있어? 사라졌어. 미스테리인가? 난 또 버섯